I want to give a little story about heartbreak. I've been a witness of that. And what heartbreak does, what it's supposed to do, is to fuel you to be a better person. I myself went through a heartbreak and it made me evolve in myself and evolve to be a better person. I mean, they're tough, but it's something that you have to go through to become a man. Some people, when they go through heartbreak, they sit about, whine, cry, get sobby, and all those things, you know. But for me, I did differently. How I did it was to look, sit down, and I did it. I healed my wound by myself. I did it on my own. There was nobody there to help me to go through it. Mom, father, nobody. I mean, probably my mom, but I basically went through that myself. Heartbreak is a beautiful thing because you learn from it. And what I did, I learned from mine, and I evolved, and I understand women. My breakup taught me a lot. It taught me a wide variety of things that I needed to know. I mean, sometimes in life you have to understand if a woman is there for a lesson or a blessing. And I figured out after that she was a lesson to my life. And I'm grateful for her. I'm grateful for what she did. Because she has made me a better man today. If it wasn't for her, I would be a bum. You know? I wouldn't be going out, buying new clothes and dressing, trying to look better as a man and to buy colognes. I'm a cologne addict and I love colognes and I buy colognes that smells good. I want to buy the dearest cologne so I could smell good because that's just me. I like buying colognes. I'm a cologne addict. It my breakup fueled me to become better at the version that I was before. And it taught me a lot of things. It taught me I don't know how to even begin because I mean I have I can sit here and tell you I have learned a lot from that one specific break, a heartbreak or breakup. I have learned a lot. I've learned a lot. I've learned so many things, and I can't even fathom to even explain. The first thing what happened is I grew closer to God, and that was the thing that I was grateful for. I looked to Him, I looked to God, and I asked, "Why did this have to happen to me?" But in asking that, I realized that it had to happen. And in life, if you have that concept in life that says everything happens for a reason, then nothing bothers you. I'm at a stage in my life, I don't worry, I don't stress. I'm just always happy. No matter what I go through or face, any adversity that comes against me, doesn't bother me. I don't think about it too much. I think about it like I look at 1 hour, 2 hours, and that's it. I don't make it take or drain my day. I go through life having to say that I don't let anyone steal my joy. And once I have that, and once you can have that saying, or quote to live by, then nothing in life will ever bother you. Nothing at all. And I live by that quote. Another quote that I live by is don't be anyone's garbage truck. For instance, let me give you a story. I was working for a hardware company and a lady came by inside and she was looking at some items. And somebody called me to usher to her assistance. So I went over. I was assisting her. She was buying a ladder, and the ladders are kept outside. So she asked if any was there, and I said, "Let me check." Went to the back, checked, saw it, went back to the lady and said, "Ma'am, you can go to the cashier, pay for it, pick it up around the back." And she looked at me in a funny way. I don't know why. And she asked me, "Is that the question that I asked you?" I mean, let me say, the question she asked me, "Is it there?" And I said, "Ma'am, you can go pay for it at the cashier, pick it up around the back." I understand what she was saying. I didn't answer yes or no. But the way she carried along saying that, if I thought that I was one of her friends, who do I think I'm talking to? Be wary. I just simply said, "Ma'am, you can go pay for it, pick it up and run it back. Apparently, she wasn't listening to what I was saying. Because if I said something like that, then you wouldn't have to ask me if it's there. You wouldn't ask that question if it is there. Like, be real, think, and listen. And I kid you not. She was about to argue. I just walked away. Just walked off. She talking about she's gonna call the manager, blah 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 blah. And I didn't make her sorrow my day. I just went along to do my work because I'm not there to where I'm at. And the person that I am, I don't have time to sit or to stand and argue. It's a waste of my time. I don't have time for that. It's too much. If you think you're right, fine. I don't need to argue about your point. Everybody has a point of view. Everybody has their opinion. But not everybody has the facts. And that is a problem in the world. You know the people that I hate? I hate talking to? People I hate talking to is the one that always think that they're right. When you have those type of people dealing with, it is very difficult for you to have your opinion and bring it across to them. Because whatever opinion you have, it's not going to make sense to them because their opinion and what they have to say is accurate and it's completely right. So I hate dealing with those people because you can never speak to them about something. It aggravates me so much that I don't even when they talk I just listen. I don't give any comments or give any opinions when they're speaking. But within me I know that they're not right. I mean I know that I may not be right, but I at least I put something out there that you can take something from it and make sense out of it. And that's what I do with them. They always think they're right. So whatever they have to say, I take it and try to make sense out of it. But with that lady now, she went to the manager. She called the manager. Manager came back to me. And my manager asked me, I don't remember exactly what she asked me, but I said to her I walked away because I'm not going to stand there and argue with her. It's a waste of time. The manager looked at me and she laughed. I said, alright, go back to do your work. And I kid you not. That's where I was sure. Alright. I'll say this. You see, in life, you have to be mindful and wary who you let into your circle. Because if you let in the wrong people, sometimes they can try to manipulate you or they can trick you into being someone that you think they are. But you have to test them. You have to test it to know if they're really someone that will stick out or stay there or to, you know, be there for the long run. And as the saying goes, that's why you must know the difference if people come into your life for a blessing or a lesson. Those are the two things, those are the two aspects that you keep day to day in your life to try and understand what is it happening in what is happening to you. If this person is in my life for a lesson or a blessing. And once you have those two aspects, you can go a far way and you learn a lot of things. My years on this earth, I've been through a lot. People who say I've been through anything. I don't show. I mean, society says men are not supposed to show their emotions. Yeah, I mean that is true. But at some point you will break, you will fall, and you have to show that part of you. Vulnerable. That word, whatever that word is. You understand what I mean? It is not. We're not growing men to be as a rock. You have feelings, but you don't act on feelings. You act on actions, not feelings. Because if you act on feelings, people will die and things will happen that you don't want to happen in this world. Because if men act in feelings, that's a woman thing. First of all, that's a woman thing. You leave women to act on feelings. Men, we're not supposed to do that thing. That's a woman thing. You don't do that shit. Don't do that shit. That's not for you. You act as a man. You act masculine. Be firm. You think a woman will want to stay with you forever if you a person who act like them? No, I don't think so. A woman will always test your masculinity, but you have to always stay strong in your mind. in your heart that you are a man. Or you will not let a woman come into your life to break you down. And from my heartbreak that I went through, I can sit here and say I loved her. Yes, I did. I did love her. But it's something that you have to go through. It happens. You have to just learn from it. Don't sit and get sobby and all those shit. You learn from it. That's why it's better when you go through it from an early age or from an earlier time. Like go to high school, get a girlfriend, go love her, let her break your heart. I'm saying doing bullying, but expect the saying is go, expect the unexpected. And with my situation, I knew it was going to happen. I saw it coming. But what can I do? Nothing. I can't do nothing. I mean, people gonna say this sounds dumb, but I got a vision that me and that particular woman was not going to entirely be together anymore. I saw it. I had a vision about it. It came to my mind that this is going to happen, but I didn't do anything about it. I just sit back. I continue to enjoy life. That's that's the only thing I can do. Enjoy life. I was not going to try and. I mean, after she told me she's not interested anymore. I mean, it caught me. It shocked me. Although I saw it coming, but when it happened, it shocked me. I mean, I was fuming. I was blaming myself. But let me say this. I'm not gonna speak about what really happened, but I can say this. It fueled me to become a better man, a better person, and to have a greater impact in society nowadays. It gave me that fuel, and I can sit here and say that I'm a better man that I was 3, 4 years ago. End up meeting me, you will see. And people, my family knows, and they probably don't see it, but I mean, someone will. But I know within myself, I am a better version. I'm still evolving into creating myself, to, not creating, into making myself a better person every single day. I am looking in ways to build myself to be more. And I'm at a stage where I am happy for the man that I am today. And I can proudly say that. Proudly say it. I'm happy. I love myself. And that's the first thing that you as young men should do. Love yourself. Put yourself first. Don't put nobody else before you. Never do that. And that will be the mistake you have ever made in your life. Biggest mistake. Putting someone before you. Don't put any girl before your mother, first of all. Your mother comes first. She's your first girlfriend. And any woman that comes after her is second. No woman is going to come before my mother. No day. No, 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 no. No. No day. My mother had to go through too much for any woman to come into my life and be the number one woman in my life. That's not going to happen. Those days are done. Nah, nada. That's not never gonna happen again. I mean, we are men. We can be manipulative and tell a woman that she's the number one woman in my life. But in truth and in fact, you're not. You're not. My mother comes first. And the women in my life that grow me up, they come first in my life. So but my mother especially, she's the one that comes first. No woman. No bitch. I will always put my mother first. Even if she dies. My mother, the love that I have for my mother is much greater than I have a love for a woman that I'm dating or talking to or in a relationship with. But that love it's going to change one day because I'm going to have a child, blah blah blah, all those things. In life right now, nobody comes before my mother. My mother is the first person, and the first woman in my life. Like she's my first girlfriend, and I can say that gladly, and proudly that she is my one and only first lady. All I'm saying is that heartbreak is a beautiful thing. It's something that you have to go through. Something that you have to go through. It's where you learn to become a better man and to become a man. And that's the thing that every young man should go through at a young age. And I encourage them to go through it because I want you to sit. I don't want you to, after you go through the heartbreak, you sit down and meditate. I mean, yeah, if you had good, you're gonna have good times with the person. But don't sit and meditate on the things. Use it as fuel. People say after heartbreak, go to the gym and all those crap. But I mean, for me, what I did is accept it that this woman is not in my life anymore. And she's not going to be my life no more. You just gotta move on. It's just something that you have to do. Move on, move forward. You're not dead. You're still alive. Just progress. It's just a heartbreak. That's what they call it, heartbreak. It hurts, but it's just something that you just have to accept. It's something that happens. It's life. With life itself, it's going to happen. You can't stop it from happening. So you just have to accept it. Move forward. Go out there, live your life. You're young. Be glad. You don't have any kids or all of those things. Be glad to live free. All you have to do is just accept it, move forward, and continue to just love. Don't sit there and say you're not going to love any other woman. I said it. I said it. But knowing deep down, nah. I'm gonna find out a woman out there. I'm going to love them. You know? I'm going to. But heartbreak is just something that happens. But use it to fuel you to look into yourself and say, I need to become a better man, a better partner, a better husband. And when you reach that stage, a better father. Never be that type of man that women in will look at and say, that nigga is ass. It's a piece of shit. Leave a good leave a good tasting impression. No matter if you break up or not. Leave a good impression. First impression and last impression. Make it good. Don't leave a bitter taste in the one mouth because that thing, I mean, it can haunt you for the rest of your life. It happens. Leave a good tasting impression and you will see the difference. That's how I deal with heartbreak, and that's how I want you as men out there to deal with heartbreak. Because I mean it's a tough thing, but don't deal with it in a way that women will do with it. Some women out there, and I can say this to you, after a woman leaves you, don't go out there getting another woman thinking that you're going to get over the woman that you just left. Or you just had a heartbreak with. I don't think that shit works. You just covering up and you're trying to push it down. But don't push down hurt. Hurt is something that you have to go through day by day. And you have to just sit down and accept that that's what happened to you. And you have to go through it day by day. You can't just push it down. If you push it down, it's going to come back up at some point. And it's going to hurt you even more than when you had the chance to accept it and to go through it. You don't push down hurt. You just accept it and you just move on from it. You take it day by day. That's the only thing I can tell you, and that's the only advice I can give you. Because there is no point in my life right now that if someone hurts me, I'm not going to push it down or to go out there to have a rebound. Nah, that shit doesn't work. Because at some point you're going to that person that you left and had that heartbreak with, it's going to have a flashback in your mind. And the thoughts of that person is just gonna come back up. Hurt. Everything is going to come back up. So don't take it and go find the next woman trying to forget the woman that you just left. I don't think that shit works. I don't think it works. Find yourself. That is a better idea. Find yourself, and you'll be better off than going to find another woman to make you feel better. Find yourself, and you will become better. That's all I have to say.